Okay, so every day I'll be sharing some link where you can follow the documentation. Okay, so today I'm sharing this link of AWS Cloud. Okay, so if you go through this link, okay, so we'll be performing these exercises. Okay, today and tomorrow, some of them. So the first exercise we'll be doing this is creating a IAM root user. Okay, before that I'll explain something about IAM. Okay, so So IAM stands for Identity and Access Management. Okay, it is one of the services in AWS. Okay, so in short, who can access what in AWS? There are various resources. Okay, and we cannot directly use it. Okay, for that we need some privileges, some roles, some permissions. Then only we can use it. So as the name suggests, it is identity, that is who can do, okay, which action on which resources. So that is identity and access management. And so AWS has users, groups, okay, roles and credentials, and some permissions as well. Okay, so user, what is user? User will be someone like us who want to use the AWS resources using our own credentials, the way we have credentials for Gmail or some Outlook, our own credential, that is our end user. Okay, then the users can also be put in a particular group. Okay, so the group can have multiple users. So what is the benefit of using group? Okay, so some group will be admin group, some group will be developers group. Okay, so admin will have all the permission, developers will have limited permissions. So we'll be directly applying some permissions on the group instead of on users. Okay, that is the benefit of group. And there is also a concept of role. We'll learn more about it later. Okay, but in short you can say it assumes permissions temporarily, okay, so that we can use AWS resources. Okay, so that is role. And principle is combination of users, roles and groups, and their policies. Okay, so these are principles, and permissions together they are principle. Okay, and policy is nothing but we define some permissions for how to use the resources. Okay, mostly in a JSON format. We'll also see that how to do that. So to manage everything, so in AWS we need some permissions, and that we achieve using user group, role and policies. Okay, so that's a short theory for AWS IAM. And let's go with our first lab. I've shared the link. Okay, so what we will do is first we'll access this link. Okay, so if you are on the same page, okay, lab number 1.1, just go to this link AWS. Okay, I should have opened it in the new link, new tab. Okay, so go to this link. Okay, sign in to console. Okay, okay, so there are two types of users. Okay, one is root user, you can consider it as a super user, and other one is the IAM user. So as of now we haven't created any user. Okay, we do not have root user and IAM user. So to create a new account, just go to create a new AWS account. So I already have an account, but just give a small overview. Okay, so here you enter your email address. Okay, and whatever name you want for that account, verify it. Okay, and we'll just go through this tab. Okay, so what we have done is we are signing up. Okay, after you sign up, you'll get an email like this. Okay, for verifying your email address. Once you verify, you'll have to enter some code like this. Then we'll have to choose a strong password here. After choosing a password, it will ask you for some details. Okay, your name, phone number, city, and then go with your debit card or a credit card. I think one of the student, I think his name was Vinay, I think he didn't join today. He created an account even with the debit card. So credit card is what I recommend, because not all debit cards are allowed. Okay, so and also depends on the limit of the debit or credit card. So they won't charge you. Okay, it is only a minimal charge of 2 rupees just for verifying that you are not a spam user. And after verifying, okay, you'll have an AWS account. It will ask you for what purpose. You can use personal use, individual. Okay, and for signing up support plan, go with the basic support. Okay, we do not want to spend money, and just complete the sign up. When the account is created, okay, you can log in. So we'll get a screen like this. So if you see, let's again click on this link. In case you forget, you have this ring. So you'll get a screen like this for the first time. Okay, if you do sign in also, okay, it will ask you to enter the root user's credentials. Okay, so this is my root user. I'll just log in. Okay, let me enter the password. So I have also enabled the multi-factor authentication. You also should do that. I'll explain how to do that. It's not mandatory, but it's good because someone can log in and spin up some VMs if they get an access to it. So when we log in for the first time, so you remember we logged in as a root user. There are two types of users. Okay, one is a root user and the other one is IAM user. Okay, so initially we'll be using root user. Okay, later on we will never use this root user. Very rarely will use the root user. We'll create an IAM user, identity and access management user. Okay, and we will log in through it. But for the initial setup, we need an account in, we need to log in as a root user. So this is how you'll get a screen. Maybe you won't get recently visited um, services here, but this is the console for AWS. So you can see various services are available here. Okay, if you go through it, there are n number of services. Okay, AWS has the most of the services as compared to other clouds. Now we are interested in IAM. So how to access IAM? Okay, you can say IAM tab, or where we can create users. So you can search it here, but if you see it, it is not so easy to search it here. So most of the times what we will do is whatever service we want, okay, I'll just do it IAM. Okay, I need an IAM service. I'll just click on IAM. Here I'll get the services IAM. Okay, so the most used services are also listed here automatically if you go here. Okay, so here the mostly visited, recently visited services are also listed. Okay, so this is the identity and access management dashboard. Here we'll create the user. Okay, so before creating a user, we need to create a multi-factor authentication, which I did just now. Okay, so how to do that? So all these details are already given in this lab. Okay, so the first one was creating an IAM user. Okay, so not root user, this is already created. After creating, I got this home page. Now to enable multi-factor authentication, go for lab number 1.2. So you all can also do along with me. Okay, and if you face any issue, let me know. So now we are logged in. After logging in, so here security recommendation you'll be getting that root user doesn't have a multi-factor authentication enabled, something like that. So just click on it. Okay, on the dashboard itself you'll get an option, but I have already created an MFA, okay, multi-factor authentication, so I will not get it here. So what I need to do is go to users. Okay, so I already have a user. I think you'll only get it on the screen itself. Okay, just security credentials. I am so by default when you create it I'm not getting it, huh? So I've clicked here. I am security credentials. So if you see I've already added a MFA device, that is a virtual device, that is my mobile. Okay, so what we can do is just click on assign MFA device. You'll get a screen like this. Okay, so what you can see, AWS root. Okay, this is a root account. Okay, and if you have any other name you can add it. Then there are multiple MFA devices which we can enable. One of them is authenticator app, that is our mobile. On mobile we'll have to download one authenticator app. Then otherwise a physical device called YubiKey also we can get. Okay, and some other hardware devices are also available. So these two we do not have. We can also use authenticator app. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just clicking on authenticator app and clicking next. Okay, now there are various authenticator apps available. Okay, so one of them is Google Authenticator, then Duo Mobile, Authy app, and even Microsoft has Microsoft Authenticator, but I'm using Google Authenticator. It's up to you. So if you don't have any personal choice, then go for Google Authenticator. Okay, and there are some other applications also available. So you'll have to go to Play Store. Okay, and in the Play Store you'll have to search for Google Authenticator and install it. Okay, so let's see if I can see it here. Play Store, Google Authenticator. Okay, so it will have a sign like this. Okay, just install on your device. I already have installed, so you can just go to Play Store on your mobile and install this Google Authenticator. And after installing the authenticator, it may take 2-3 minutes. Just click on this icon so that it shows this QR code. Okay, and scan that QR code from that authenticator app. There will be a plus sign. Okay, I cannot show it as a demo here, but you'll have an authenticator app. There will be a plus sign at the bottom of the mobile. Just click on it and scan it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm also scanning it. Okay, when I scan, okay, it will be added in my mobile as one of the service. Okay, and then on the mobile itself you'll be seeing some codes. Okay, so first code, and after some time you'll get some other code displayed on your mobile. Enter it there and click on add MFA. So next time onwards it will always ask you for, after entering the password, it will ask you for some MFA codes, and only after adding MFA code you will be able to log in. Okay, so this is how you set up MFA. Okay, this I highly recommend it. Okay, because due to some reason, if someone gets access, they can launch some heavy VMs. Okay, and after launching heavy VMs, they can use it for some illegal purposes like Bitcoin mining and all. Okay, so that's why it's recommended to always have an MFA enabled. Okay, so hope we are able to create it now. Okay, I'll just wait for 5 minutes. Okay, till then, you just enable this MFA. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hi Manish, I think you joined now, or you joined at 7 o'clock.
No, I joined sometime back, just 10 minutes.
So you learned how to create MFA, right?
No, not. I'll watch your recording if it's available.
Yeah. But I'll give a short overview. Okay,
Yeah, that will be
just
really.
so what I'm doing is I'm not recording this. Recording already done. So what we can do is, so I'm sharing this link. Okay, I think you missed this
Okay.
link. So all our labs are available here. Whatever we do every day. So this is the link at least for this week. We'll be following this link only every day.
Okay.
So if you click on this
Okay.
link, so you created an AWS account, right?
Yeah, I have already an AWS
Okay,
account.
fine.
I
So
just need
here,
to
see,
log in.
here I have in lab number 1.1. Anybody else also joined it? No, only you joined now. So in this link, we have lab number 1.1, create IAM root user. Okay, this you
Okay.
have already done, because when we sign up, it's our root user only. That is a
Yeah.
super user.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
this
Yes.
this we have done. Now I just did enabling of MFA, multi-factor authentication for root. Okay, so it's up
Okay.
to you if you want to enable it or not. So what we need to do is we need to download one authenticator app from a Play Store on your mobile, Google
Hmm.
Authenticator. Okay, and
Okay.
when you download it, after downloading, when you click on the adding an MFA device, just select authenticator app. Okay,
Okay.
and then you will get a screen like this. Okay, and on the screen you need to click on the icon show QR code. This QR code will be displayed on the screen, and you need to scan that from authenticator app. So when
Hmm.
you open the authenticator app, at the bottom of the mobile there will be a plus sign. Click on that plus sign. Plus
I
sign means
think
I'm adding
you have
this.
not you have not shared the screen. I think.
Oh, sorry. So once you download the app, okay, then choose this option, authentication app I'll be using, and then click on show QR code. Okay, when you click on show QR code, you'll get a screen like this. This QR code will be displayed on the screen. Okay, just scan it. After scanning on your mobile itself, you will be getting one code. Enter that code one time, then again enter that other code. After some time it will again change. It will keep on
Okay.
changing the codes, and just click on add MFA after hitting both the codes, and our device will be added. So that's what we have to do in next 5 minutes. Then we'll do
Yeah.
our next
Sure.
exercise. So I guess you all are creating MFA, right? Is it done for anyone?
Trying to do on.
So if you're facing any challenges, you can share your screen. Pranay, did you create an account? You can reply on the chat. And if you are facing any issue with the mic and all, so if you see here at the top, okay, sometimes the mic is blocked here. If you click there, it will allow your